Hello, everybody. Hi. How's it going? So things are gonna be... Well, I guess I should ask, how's everybody's day today? How's it been? What's up? Hello, hello. A lot of things have changed for me over the past 24 hours. Mostly in reference to my stream. Multi-streaming is working again. So hello to everybody. I can see everybody again. I can see everybody once more. 2, my VTube studio is a bit different. Let's do like this, and then go down. As you can see, my tracking is so very awkward right now. I have to work out a lot of the kinks because I'm not using something like that. And that means I'm still working out the kinks of the tracking, so forgive me. It's a bit of a nightmare right now. I wear glasses. I guess I could take the glasses off. I wonder if that will improve anything. I guess I could just not see. Yeah, the glasses are like causing all the problems. Sort of. In a way. Yeah, my tracking is kind of garbage right now. So, forgive me on that aspect. But hello everybody. I'm still working out a lot of the kinks. I can't see anything without my glasses. I can't read chat at all. But I got my new computer and I set it up and stuff. So, hello. I look so mad. Grr. What else? I had to re-download a bunch of stuff on my computer. All of my recording footage right now for everything is on my old PC's M2 stick. I might move it over, probably not. I forgot that I installed 2 M sticks into my computer. But if I have another M2 slot on this PC, I'll probably end up installing another one. So things have been a little awkward lately for me. I haven't been able to set everything up because I've been at my day job. Who would have thought? How's my new computer? I don't know yet. I don't know. We still have to run everything, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. I don't have all the moderation tools I used to, because all the moderation tools are all stuck in the other chats and stuff like that. I think what I'm gonna have to do is open up both pages when I stream. Something like this and this. And then I can go here, and then I can put everybody in timeout for 30 minutes until we all learn our lesson. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, hello everybody! Yeah, sorry. Grow up. But hello everybody. Oh, it's like God, my tracking is so weird. I feel so awkward with this tracking. My model is so different now. Everybody? Hello, Graham. How are you enjoying Twitch? You can use Franker Face Z emotes now. A lot of there's like a lot of other things that I won't get into. Mostly trying to resync my tracking right now. There's also my voice. My voice is also really cooked today. My coworkers said I sound like a middle schooler, so I guess I'm gonna be running a middle schooler build right now. But today, you're probably wondering, we're actually making a video game. I look so mad. I look so angry. It's so funny, dude. Am I playing a game today? No. Yeah, read the title. Read the title of the stream. Grr, dude, I'm so mad. I finally have my angry plugin working, man. And the NVIDIA tracking was so weird, but it was so much more accurate. This tracking is so like all over the place, but it's I actually get my angry my fucking angry face, dude. It's so weird. Let me try recalibrating one more time. This is just what I look like. Like looking up like that. Something like that. I don't know. We'll play it, but I'm so mad. But hello, everybody. So for me, oh yeah, I guess the biggest thing is that all the chats are now combined together for me again. So there's like Twitch, regularly horizontal YouTube, and vertical YouTube. My moderation tools I'm going to have to alt tab to use, so there's going to be a little latency between the spam and me having to be all these children's father. Hey Kai, my voice is different. Yeah, I'm sick. So with that being said, today begins the first day in our journey of making a video game. I've never made a video game before. I've done like starter tutorials and stuff like that. I took a class that was game development, and we made a game in a game. We programmed a game in C++, and what ended up happening with that was that we made one game, and then my teacher gave up because she was a volleyball coach, which is like totally whatever. Alright, how's that? A few stutters? I have dropped a couple of frames. I don't know what that could possibly be from, though. I don't know. It must be on Twitchgram. I have no idea. Because I think on YouTube I'm fine. No idea. But okay. Today we're gonna be making a video game. But we're not gonna be opening the video game engine yet. We're gonna be using RPG Maker, MV. I'm not sure what that Roman numeral stands for, but it stands for something. Instead, we are going to be starting the stream off with Twine, which is a software that is used to write stuff like stories and stuff. Let's see if I can actually get it on the screen though. That's always a challenge. Well, it's not really a game, it's more of a window, so I guess I should use a window capture. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Transform me, hit the screen. And what this is that we are going to be writing a video game before we develop one. Because I am more of a writer than I am a stretch to screen. Yes, that looks so good on mobile. So Vertical is not gonna have a good time watching it because I don't really care about what my Vertical chat sees, to be honest with you. Have I fully decided on the kids situation? I'll just ban them as needed. Honestly, I'll just ban them as needed, and then I don't know. We'll go from there. It's not a big deal right now because my audience isn't very large, but I'll figure out what to do later. Stutters only on Twitch. I don't get it, Graham. I don't get it at all. A permaban? I can't permaban every child on the planet. They all somehow find their way to me, which is like insane. But okay. So let me recalibrate my VTuber model because that's gonna keep bothering me. This is gonna be an all-night thing while I get this set up and and try and figure out how to get this a little more clear. Sorry. I'll just be angry. I'm okay with being angry if you guys are okay with me being angry. But okay. We're gonna be developing a video game today. We're not gonna be opening up the game engine at all today. I will not be opening up the video game engine today. We're just gonna be writing. So it's going to be very neurotic, probably very boring. But let me see. I don't know how to use Twine. I only know about Twine because I downloaded it one time to organize a more complex theme in a story that I wrote one time. But I don't know how I'm going to... I don't know how I'm going to go about using this software. So I think what we want to do is start out by creating a new story. And this is always the hard part, which is like picking titles for me. I have no idea what to title this game, so I'm just gonna put RPG. Alright, and then what we get from here is like a grid-based system, which is like you make a thing, and then you and then you hit new, and then you get squares, and then I think you can drag them together somehow, or like link them. Somehow. I have to find a way to link them. You can double click... Okay. Okay, I don't think you actually actively do any links like that. I think you click it, and then you write... I think... Hang on. You write... Here's the passage body. Here's the body. And then, I think you change the title of it. Hang on. You can change the title of it somehow. Untitled passage. I just deleted that one. I didn't mean to delete that one. You can't control Z. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna open this again. I guess we're starting from here. Test from here. Whoops, that opens up my web browser. Well, you know, I think you write everything. You write everything, and then you write some stuff in tags. And then you can reference other stuff with, like, tags and stuff. I don't know, we'll play it by ear for now. Rename. This is like the... No tags have been created for the story. There's like a style sheet. You can use JavaScript and stuff like that. It's pretty intuitive once I learn the tools for it, but whatever. Hey, Fartison. How's my day going? Not too bad. I woke up deathly sick. Feeling a lot better than I have been. My voice just collapsed in on itself somewhere when I was, I guess, talking to customers. Being a cashier, you know? So I've been talking all day, like I usually do at work. Hi, hello. Can you draw my profile picture? So, I mean, I guess more than anything, I don't really know what kind of game I'd like to write. Enter the body text of your passage. To link another passage, put 2 square brackets around its name like this. Now the problem... Oh, here's the rename. Okay, I found the rename. So this is obviously going to be the start. I should... Let me think. I'm not sure if I really want any character customization in this game. Well, I do in a way, but it's gonna be progressive. It's gonna be emergent throughout the story. So you're gonna start off with a character, with a story. I basically want to make like a choose your own adventure book. So I'm basically writing a choose your own adventure book right now. Excuse me. But how about a game about a wizard building a rocket to get to space? That's a pretty good one, Jack. I do need a grand overarching narrative is kind of what I'm looking for right now. But I think, but I want there to be a bunch of different, like, things that can, like, happen, and, like, I want, like, a bunch of different endings that you can do and stuff like that. Stuck on the moon? Astronaut stuck on the first paragraph, man. So I don't really know how I should start this. Let's see. A game about a wizard building a rocket to get to space. That's a good start. Let me think. So I think I want to start with wizard. Okay, so I want to start obviously with wizard. So let's go. Give me like a bulletin. It's just 1, 2, 3. Oh, here we go. Bolded list. So get rid of the bulletin. This is just we're gonna do an outline. Well, let me get like a new bubble and we can do an outline from there. This is gonna be the outline. And then we can like bubble. Outline, this is gonna be like an outline slash brainstorm. And then we can bullet list here. And then I think I want, obviously we start as a wizard. I don't know what kind of wizard. Should we be in like wizard school? Wizard slash mage, etc. There's gonna be one start. We're not gonna have like multiple starting like characters or anything like that. It's gonna be one start, and we're gonna spread out from there. It's gonna be looking like a, we're gonna be making this look like a less than sign. Wizard accidentally flies to Mars. Thoughts on the Venezuela and the American situation? As a member of the RCA, it's hands off Venezuela. As a communist, no good. Wizard school? I mean, what is our wizard doing? Are we in wizard school? Are we a wizard in our? Are we like a traveling wizard? You know, wizard school I think is like a good start. Let me think. I don't think age is really gonna matter because I'm gonna have a bunch of time skips. I'm picking my nose, but you probably already knew that. Wizard school? Well, wizard school was just my first thought. I'm sure there's other stuff. I might need a pen and paper for this for notes. Hang on. Well, I have sticky notes. Let me see. Let me get like a pen and pad. I'll be right back. I would put this on digital notes, but I don't like digital notes. But where are my... This bad boy, and I need... I got a bunch of books in here. They all do different things. Okay. I have like an old giant. I have an old book where I used to write down jokes. We're gonna make this. We're gonna turn this into our notes book. All right. This is notes for game. All right. Let's see. Wizard school. Wizard school is okay. Well, I mean, I guess the brainstorm is a fine enough spot to do it. So we can do. I'm getting lots of messages right now. It's kind of annoying the hell out of me. This is let's do start. Obviously, you start as a wizard mage. I think this is a final. That's a final decision for me. I think that's a good start. So there's obviously school. We could start out at the wizard school. We could be traveling. What are some other things wizards do? We could own a business, a small bussiness. Probably not the one that I'm gonna go for, but also we are not going to be a mage. Well, I don't know. Let's keep it open. Up, up. Stream's getting laggy? Not on my end. Maybe it is. Oh well. Skill issue. And then the goblin then proceeded to tell him his home dimension just got destroyed to make way for a Fey teleporting highway. That's a good one. We should be like a modern wizard? Make chaos. Oh yeah, I can't see emotes anymore. A modern wizard is definitely interesting. So these would be like, I think these would be like more, these are more like medieval type. This is more like high fantasy. And then we can do like a, I wouldn't mind speculating with like a modern wizardry type beat. So I'm gonna use semicolons because colons for some reason create like a tag. It's a macro. Oh, erroneously written. Your mom, dude. Let me think. Obviously fast food wizard would be funny. Let me break this with it. We'll do a semicolon, because it's fucking with me. It's trying to macro me. Wizard going at light speed to another world, and then the goblin follows him while holding his spear. Very angry Theo needs to stay, makes me look focused. Very funny. I don't know how we're gonna sort through it. I think I'm just gonna be an angry wizard for the rest of my life now. Because I don't have the same tracking as I used to with my old GPU. A lot of new people in chat. A lot of them are like vying for my attention right now. It's gotten to a point where the chat has gotten to a size, or at least my combined chat, my multi-stream chat has gotten to a size where I am just not going to acknowledge some of you guys. It's not enough to try and grab my attention. You should already assume that I have your attention. A wizard, you're a wizard, you start as a wizard in the modern day and you work at fast food. Oh, let me rename this as well. This is the outline. Outline slash... What's my favorite color? Purple. Purpley, purpley, purpley. Well, not really, but I don't know. I think it's a logical conclusion for a guy. For somebody somebody with my candor, I think. I kinda wanna turn some of this music down. There we go. Alright, so... I should keep my model this way? Well, I can't really do... I mean, this is how it ended up. Like, I can't really do anything about it. Let me think. What is a good setting for a wizard? We don't have... I mean, we could go to the next one, obviously. So this is... Alright, so... You start as a wizard. Let me think. We're designing an RPG. I'm gonna use the basic I think I'm gonna use the basic like JRPG battle mechanics that come with the software. So like the game mechanics are gonna be pretty like Earthbound, I think. Yeah, I think. I guess it really depends. I mean, obviously, so we're sticking with the JRPG battle mechanics, and then The software RPG Maker has a couple layers to it. They provide you like an overworld layer, so we'll definitely try and make use of that for getting around. Wizard watches tutorial but crashes out because it way too fast, so he watches more tutorials then. What's the call to action gonna be? Lots of things, I think. There's gonna be that really depends on the story we write. There's going to be a main trail narrative, the one that is like intended to be played. The idea, though, I think for the game I want to make, though, is that there's going to be so many fucking different ways to go about doing a story, though. The more important thing here is that I have a starting point from which you, the player, can start at. And then you decide to go down a bunch of different paths. The call to action is going to be so many different things that I don't think it's going to be relevant, because I think I just want to. I'm writing a bunch of stories in one character. Are you suggesting a wizard working in a fast food chain for minimum wage? Yeah, exactly, Graham. Exactly. You could see like a modern list there. There's like the high fantasy style, which is like the wizard school, a traveling wizard, a wizard who owns like a little apothecary or whatever and does little magic shows or whatever. And then there's like the modern setting that we could use, which is just like a wizard who works at like a fast food chain. But that's the only modern setting that I can think of right now. A depressed wizard? Yeah. We can also do... I also had an idea for... We can do, like, pre-modern. And I think that one would be something like a wizard spy. Like a wizard spy during, like, the Cold War. Wizard looks at Cage, then Cage opens, then boss fights him because he is hard to beat, then Wizard beats him in 30 minutes, he gets the key and opens the door. You get it. Oh, you get it. Why is my VTuber angry? Because, I'm an angry guy. I'm an angry guy. That's all there's to it. You slapped a capybara? Is it capybara or capybara? This is just we're just outlining and we're brainstorming for the start. I'm definitely gonna take a lot of your ideas as far as like the different story paths go. I definitely need to write myself like a main narrative. I'll have to think about that one like a lot. But the main narrative is not the thing that I'm expecting people to play, but it is the thing that all the other things branch off of. Like this starting point is where the game begins, and then everything else besides this start is technically up to the player. I'm just gonna have a bunch of different branching narratives, is what I'm saying. Hey, Jaquan. You very sad but like your stream? Thank you, Jaquan. I hope you start feeling better, man. Happy New Year. Other high fantasy characters could be affected by the modern world. See, that is true, Graham. It is true that we could have your high fantasy wizard go into the modern era and vice versa. That's not the problem. Obviously, that's going to be like a branching story. The problem is like, where do we start? And, you know, we might actually not have a starting here. The real starting might just be, like, I mean, we could be like Isekai. It could be just, like, an abstract... You know, we could be abstract realm posting. You know, it could be, like, an Isekai, where it's just, like a blank room. Or it could be, like, a Pokemon style, like, bedroom. Or, like, a truck. We might do the Pokemon, like, truck. We might do, like, the Pokemon moving to Pallet Town truck. That would be funny. You know? You wouldn't trust ideas from kids in vertical, Cherry? The opening will always be the same. Exactly, Jack. The opening is always... The start is the most important part for me because it's the only consistent part of the story. Will there be an event or anything odd that's going to be right at the beginning? Wizard loses its job? Exactly, Jack. I'm not, well, no. Well, it depends. It depends on what start I make. That's the thing. I sound different today, Prof. Hey, Prof. Happy New Year, man. Yeah, I'm sick. One of the hard parts of making a narrative is the world building. I'm not saying that we have to finish this starting today. This is probably the most important part of this game, is how I'm going to start the game. But, you know, it's probably going to take me some time to get through it. But there's going to be a lot more, like, here's what it's going to look like. It's just going to be, like, a bunch of branching narratives. Like, the start is going to go here, and then here, and then here, and then here, depending on what you select. And then, can I zoom out even more? Can't. This is as far as I can zoom out. There we go. Okay. And then, it's gonna, like, that's gonna branch into more paths, and that one's gonna branch into a bunch of different paths, and it's effectively going to be like I said, it's gonna be looking like a less than sign, is what I'm effectively trying to get at here. So this is why the start is the most important, and why this outline and this brainstorm is the most important, because it doesn't matter how the game ends. There's gonna be a fucking... I'm gonna cram as many endings into this game as I can in a full year, is what I'm saying. Like, I want as many branching paths as I can get in every Sunday that we play, that I develop this game, you know? Wizard fighting Goblin while looking at the exit in the dungeon. Hello, Thapper. I have the wizard in a direction. Exactly. I'm glad I settled on wizard. The hard part as well is also going to be determining what this wizard's gonna look like at the start of the game. Probably like VV from Final Fantasy. I'm nuke maxing. I'm also nuke maxing. You're sick, Salvador? Me too. But I don't really know how. You know, this start probably has like the most development part of it. Oh, are you leaving, Cherry? Have a good one. Am I leaving a shitpost ending? Every ending is gonna be a shitpost ending, Graham. Let me get a drink. I got excited there for a second. Bum 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 bum. But I don't think I just want one ending. A lot of games have like a general direction they push you in. And then you make decisions, and then that affects like the singular ending that happens anyway, the prophesized ending. It's like in Skyrim, how you have to. I mean, the main ending is that you beat Alduin, but you can side with either side of either the Empire or the Rebels or whatever. It doesn't necessarily affect the ending, but it changes history a little. That's kind of not what I'm going for. How unserious will this game be? I'm hoping it's super unserious, Jerry. I'm hoping some of the endings are as serious as it gets, and then some of the endings are like just shitposts. But I'm not taking it too seriously. This is like the first video game I've ever like made, if you could call it that. I'm going to give this a tag. This is start. And start is also start. Tags. Undo add tag. Go to. Okay. Story format. Oh shit. No thanks. One should be really serious, almost depressio. Hello, Mackie. Well, looks like chat has finally settled down. Glad to see it. Excuse me. Hello, Itzer. Alright. Hey, if you're sick, you have to get rest. Hello, Maria. Some RPGs like to leave a few dumb choices, such as setting your own kitchen on fire, turning that into an ending. Yeah, exactly. Some of the endings should be like you stumbled upon such a simplicity that you hate it. Hello, Alistair. Guess what? 100% love the wide number of storylines ideas, but I think to make it easier on yourself, you should just come up with one to start. Yeah, Jack, I know. We're gonna take it one story at a time. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it all at once. I'm saying we're gonna do it one branching tree at a time. Until we finish one, and then we'll go to the next one, and then we'll go to the next one. I think I'm only gonna spend this January crafting. I think maybe, okay, so I think we should take it quarter by quarter. All right, how much time do you think I should spend developing the stories over actually developing the game? Because the more time we spend developing the game, the more we can get done actually making the game, of course, and then the more we can spend on working on stuff like art. We can practice different art styles and stuff. But the more time we spend writing, the more stories we actually crank out. So I'm not really sure how I should pace it, because I was gonna spend like all of January doing it, but I think I might spend like the first 3 months this year doing it. $25 days or 40 days? How many Sundays? Because we're only doing this on Sunday. That's the thing. We're only doing this on Sunday for the rest of the year. Sundays in 2026. There's only 52 Sundays in 2026, so obviously it's not going to be 40 days. We have 52 days to get this game done, I guess. So, almost 2 months. I should take this and the next 2 Sundays to work on the story, Jack? Okay, we can do that. Yeah, this is replacing scheduling streams. You could spend the entire year on the story before I get to the game. That's true. You personally like to give a gameplay structure before implementing a story? Graham, the gameplay structure is RPG Maker. They have one gameplay structure. It's a JRPG. The different items, like, it's not gonna be like a grindy game, I think. Unless that's like a story path. But there are definitely gonna be items that you can like pick up that affect like the story and stuff. I think there's gonna be items that you can give some of the other characters that you find that give you like, that put you down a different path. I guess is kind of what I'm getting at. I should play some music. Hello, Xander. Then you can worry about the story meanwhile. What did you ask me, Graham? What do you mean gameplay structure, Graham? Because I thought RPG Maker's JRPG system was fine enough. Like that's the gameplay. Like that's the gameplay loop, is just walking around town, talking to people, and then fighting monsters. That's about it. Do I want a message pinned? What does the YT mean? I don't know. Are you VTubers? Hello, Marshita. Can you play That's What I Like by Bruno Mars? Hello, Minos. What's up? Hello, Rico. Do I want to learn Godot Engine? No. That would take me a full year. You'll do fine, just focus on the narrative for now. I thought, as far as I'm concerned with video games that rely on narrative, I thought the story was the most important part. You know? I thought, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to like story-based video games, I always think the story's way more important than the gameplay. But maybe I just resent the video game medium. Oh, my chats are not keeping up with my Streamlabs. Hang on, I'm gonna have to look at these independently, I guess. Hello, Melatonin. Yeah, I don't think multi-stream is gonna work out. It's taking way too long to see everybody's messages. Let me just do pop-out streams then. For some reason, it consumes resources, which is kind of funny in and of itself, but kind of not what I'm going for right now. I hate all video games. This is true. Please play some tip of music. You like the stream's only being on GoopTube? Using one finger to type. He's the best. But alright, let me, so there's gonna be a start there, somewhere. Somewhere in this outline is gonna be a start that I decide to make, you know? It's JRPG battle mechanics as well as... It's basically, it's everything, like the whole system is just relying on RPG Maker. Maker mechanics. Such as the JRPG battle mechanics and interaction schema. That's how we're gonna go about basically playing. That's basically what the video game is. Let me see. But yeah, that's the outline, that's the brainstorm. We'll come back to that later, as well as the start. Well, we should actually pick a start. That way I know what to work from, I think. Let me think. I mean, the clearest cut one would obviously be abstraction. Just starting as like an abstract subject. Pre-modern wouldn't be too bad either. Modern, being like a modern fast food wizard is kind of too funny not to pick though. I kind of do want to pick that one. It's kind of too funny. Hello, Big Mouth, Butterscotch, Amy, Pixel. What's up? Why don't you share your face? That's not the point of the stream. Can't really intuit your surroundings, huh? When I went to Florida, I broke a ticket machine, so I had 100,000 tickets. Oh shit, gamer. That's pretty good. Jax is going to abstract. Should you subscribe? Nope. Wizard is Wild West. Oh shit, dude. High fantasy, pre-modern, Wizard Spy, Wild West Wizard. Sounds like that would go insane, man. Man, I'm sleepy. Today for lunch I ate ramen. It was okay. I wish it had some body to it though. It was mostly I just mostly wanted it for the soup properties. Soup properties. I was kidding with the idea, but it's funny, so I wrote it down. I do think we might end up going with either Wizard School or Wizard Fast Food. 6-shooter loaded up with Fireball. The Fast Food Wizard, however, agreed. Being like a depressed fast food wizard is like a very funny start to a video game. But do I want to make a modern setting at the very beginning of the game? Like that would mean we spend most of the game, not most of the game, but a good portion of the game in the modern era. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to find assets for, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. We'd have to make like modern styled interactive characters and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not. I'll think on it. Old timey fast food, Jack. Oh, like pre-modern fast food. So we're racist. We're a racist wizard. I hadn't considered that. Ye old fast food. Okay, Jack, I like that. That's a good one. It's a high fantasy sort of like industrial setting. We could just blend it all together, just smash it all together into one. Looking like Final Fantasy. Maybe we should just do Final Fantasy. I wouldn't mind doing that, like high tech but with like swords and stuff. Pre-modern like pasties or whatever the Romans were doing. Oh, like just like spaghetti fast food? You can't spell shit for shart. Running into issues like how would the high fantasy mix with the modern era? That's not the problem at all, Graham. That's not the problem at all. The problem, I am not writing a story here. I am writing a beginning. The story comes later. The story is the next thing we write. All the different little stories that are gonna come together, I wouldn't worry about their contradictions. We're just writing the start. I'm just trying to, like, you wake up as this wizard character, what are you doing first? You know, before you take control of this character, what is their background, what are they doing, and then you play as the character. Everything else past that doesn't matter, because that's the thing that you're going to be doing, because it's a choose-your-own-adventure book. You know? The biggest problem here, and this is why this is the most important, because this sets the beginning. This is what we open up with. Good to know? Yeah. I wouldn't worry so much about like the contradictory nature of like two settings blending together, because that's funny, you know? I gotta look up Roman fast food. I really do. Is that like a real thing? Cherry, are you in the vertical chat? It's weird being over here. I was like, hang on, you don't belong there. Hello, Bob. Hey, David. Hello, Katniss. Hello, Striker. I'm going back, for real, man. Hello, Optimistic Prancing Unicorn Fight. Oh. Shinobu, Blessy. Hello, everybody. Icy, how's it going? In fact, there is. Graham, for some reason your messages aren't popping up in the horizontal or the vertical. Your messages are only popping up in my Streamlabs. What's going on? Why are you're like stuck in limbo for me? Streamlabs simply hates my shenanigans. I guess so. You've been isolated. Can't use Google for shit. It literally gives me the most fucked up answers for half-ass the answer. It do be like that, man. It do be like that. A lot of online information, like engines, are just kind of like junk now. Hello, V4 app. What's up? Or VAP? This shitpost of a game needs to include a Theodore Andromeda branded waifu wear shaker cup. You got my ass, prof. Love your model. Also, I'm Skip. Call me Skip. Sure, Optimistic Prancing Unicorn. You got it. The life of Doja the dog. If you want me to call you something, why not just change your name? Sorry, I had to clap my hands or I would die. This is why, like, the abstract start is such, like, a tempting offer. Because if we started out in, like, a blank space, then you could just jump through a portal and be wherever. Then it's basically a choose your own start. Which is interesting, but that's not really what I want. I want you to already be in a scenario, and then you go from there. My model's glitchy. Let me think. We also need like a name. What should we name our character? What's a good name for a wizard? I guess it depends on the starting. Who are they? What do they want? What are their desires? Games can suffer from scope creep. Let's try to avoid that. Yeah, prof. That's why we're gonna do it one story at a time. The player can name the wizard? I guess that's true. You're right. The player can name them. Player name. It's 6:07. Oh shit. Got my ass. Call him Lil Po? What's up, Lil Po? Hey, tech support. What's up? Can you show your real face? No. Really don't want to go to work in the morning? Still you do. One version of the story ends with you becoming owner of the restaurant. You have to battle things like the fryer, customers, your boss. Oh, Jack, that's such a good one. That's so good, dude. Maybe we do that. Maybe one of the settings is it's a modern setting, but you wake up in your bedroom, you know? It's a modern setting, but it could be any setting. It could be a high fantasy setting where you just wake up in bed. We could You could just put bedroom for all of it, actually. That, you know, that's not bad. It's not a bad, And then you go from there. However, that's not an abstract start, which is good. Oh, they're spamming. Ooh, ooh. Thank you for telling me. I was not looking at the chat. My bad, guys. My bad. That one's on me. Oh, little poo. Get Hello Kitty ears? That's a good suggestion. I should put on cat ears. Hello, LCA. What's up? You mean to say 607? Oh. Favorite food? It used to be ramen a long time ago. A long time ago in a land far away. It used to be ramen. Nowadays, I think I'm, probably cheeseburgers. Maybe. We get a blank white intro with no choices, nothing. Just exposition and the wizard wakes up like Disco Elysium. Yeah! That's, you know, Prof, that's actually, I'll put that one down as an abstract. It's not too bad. Because we'll have an ending where you just decide not to wake up. Or like a setting where you decide where you wake up, you know? That's not too bad. That's a pretty good one. Can I change the color? I want to change the color of the ones that I really like. Or can I like bold? There we go. Maybe not. Superscript? Italic. Can I underline me? Oh god. Gross, it's programmer humor. Wait. I'll just have to pay attention. Oh, sorry, Graham, I haven't been seeing your messages, man, because you're on the damn Streamlabs chat for some reason. Am I good at coding? Nope. That's why I'm using a pre-made game engine. Hello, CNAG. What's up? There's more spamming. I saw. I can't focus on making a game right now because there's so much spam. Hello, Christy. My avatar's in mad mode. How long did it take me to make my model? It took my artist 2 or 3 months to make my model. Hello, Vincent. I think waking up is... I don't want to do a setting where... I don't want to be cornered into a position where I don't want the abstract, that's the thing. I don't want the player to select their starting area. I want the player to be in a starting area and then go from there. That's the thing. That's why I think bedroom is a good one. Because then you wake up and you're in an area and then you go from there. It's good to have, like, limiting factors about where you can go, you know? Then that exposition could have to do with the player character's ambition and dreams, what they desire, and it sits in stark contrast to their normal work life, naturally laying out 2 main stories. I'm not even sure if there will be a main story. There's definitely gonna be a first story that we work on. I just don't know. Poper? Not quite. God, Graham, Graham, I keep wanting to read your messages. Hello, Party 2-Time, what's up? Hello, Godzilla. Hello, Stitch Lover. Hello, Zarya. Maybe have the game take place on some sky islands and therefore no out of bounds. Oh whoa, you can just make the islands as small or as big as you need. I do like Sky Islands as a sort of like high fantasy setting. I do see you optimistic. I'm simply not reading your messages out loud. Your fish party 2-Time? Do I support Therians and furries? I don't know what a Therian is. But this is like a lot of... Let me think. I still think bedroom might be the best option. It's just where, I mean, I think we're gonna go with bedroom. We're gonna go with bedroom. So we are going to... This is our story. This is the beginning. This is the first, this is the start. So the start is... Wake up in a bedroom in, and then this is the hard part. Where are we? What is this setting? I mean, all of this has been tough so far, so. The Whack-Donalds on the Great Corn and Sky Island type she. And there are people going skyfish fishing, finishing off the edge. That's a good one, Prof. Holy shit, dude. That's a great one. That's a great setting. Do I play Genshin Impact? I do not. I used to. When you use Twitch, did your messages get isolated? I mean, I guess I can... Hang on, my main chat is YouTube. Can I see your messages on the YouTube chat, Graham? No. Graham, I don't know why your messages aren't sending. That's so weird. Alright, Optimistic, let's put you in timeout for a while. Let's settle down. Starbucks can be like Skybucks? Oh shit. That is true, we can't just make like a whole setting instead of like going modern with it. Oh, my guy died. I do still like the idea of showing a brief dream before they wake up. Once the character wakes up, the player chooses whether or not they cared at all about the dream. Jack, that's a great one. That's a great one. We can, yeah, okay. I like that. So we can have a dream. So you are going to you're going to be waking up in the bedroom, and then it starts. Well, no, because if we start the dream, that's different. There's different paths you can take when you're dreaming. Because then you could just stay in the dream. You could just stay asleep. So it can't be a... fuck. I don't want to spread and then merge, and then spread and then merge, and then spread and then merge. Hello, Miguel. Because, like, you can wake up, but I want you to be able to wake up. Because, like, if you are dreaming, I want you to be able to wake up in different areas. Hey, Eggy, what's up? We're making a video game. Hello, Keen. Hello, Nancy. I wanna see Graham's messages. You must know something? What's up, buddy? Variants are much like furries, but display a more animalistic behavior, mostly in a corny manner. That's... Why not just call them furries? You're gonna be sleeping. It has to be sleeping. It's too abstract. Start sleeping. Alright, yeah. It's too good. Are you a lembic? What does that mean? Assalamu alaikum? Assalamu alaikum salam. Salman. In case you needed to know. So silly. Why do I want that, Theo? A Link Between Worlds had a dream cutscene intro? Scalies don't have fur, therefore not furry. I see. A Link Between Worlds had a dream cutscene intro? Because the start is the only thing that we have... The start is the only thing that I have decision-making power over. Everything else that goes from this is going to be a split path. Because there's not going to be one main path. That's why the starting point is so important. Because I'm not designing like a here's like a story, and then you can have multiple endings. I'm designing a beginning that has multiple endings, I guess. I cannot explain this game that I'm trying to design any better than a less than symbol. Hello, X, what's up? What you're from, why you angry, what you brother me. Hello, Leander. Is this the first meme of 2026? Chikawaga? They should pick a good meme for the first meme of 2026. You have to make the game, you could just decide. True, Prof, true. Do I want to AI generate the game? Not really. But that's what this stream is for, you know? That's what every Sunday is gonna be from now until the end of the year. It's just me designing a game. And, I mean, this is what it's like making, this is what it's like doing a creative task. It's painstaking. Sorry. A famous wizard who's now living paycheck to paycheck. This is true. Alright, you start by sleeping. Maybe not sleeping. Start by dreaming. I guess that's it then, since we're in the dream. And then there's gonna be, like, I'm going to put an art section. And I'm going to tag this. Can I tag this? Can I change the color? Flat color me blue. No, the colors don't work. Whoa. And then art will come later. Alright. So, you start by dreaming, and then we need different paths. I'm gonna start out with... We'll start out with 2 paths, I think. That'll be the simplest approach, I think. Also the most complex. Damn, dude. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's go into timeout. Put you in timeout for a couple minutes. Have I picked a genre for the game? There is no genre. It's a JRPG. Are we brainstorming? We're brainstorming. We're brainstorming. Will there be a dream sequence? You start in the dream sequence. Pack your fucking bags. We need you for the Lakers. On my way, LeBron. I'm on my way. Man, you were quick with the 2026, dude. Bet I could AI generate a game worse than yours. You could probably AI generate a game better than mine. Alright, so... you're asleep and you're having a dream. What are the first two dreams that you have? What is the first dream that you're having? The first dream that you're having is obviously Wizard McDonald's. And the second dream you're having is, of course... The second dream that you can have, rather, is gonna be, Wizard Kitchen Donald's, WK Donald's. It's the Wizard McDonald's any % speedrun. Are you sure you don't want a message that says no spamming? No, Cherry. For a couple of reasons. It's the same reasons that my channel doesn't have any rules when you first enter the stream. Is because, one, nobody who gives a shit about spamming is gonna read that sign. Two, nobody knows how to read in the first place. Leander, what the fuck are you talking about? Why is my character angry? Well, I mean, that's just what I look like. My tracking got better, so... What's this game even about? Oh, you don't like... working wizard massages? Graham, give me a dream. You could use the dream as a tutorial? No, it's a JRPG. It's a JRPG with a narrative basis. Everybody knows how to play an RPG. Thank God Twitch has anti-spam. I salute you, Nala. I salute you. Leander, chill, brother. I'm gonna put you in timeout, bro. The only reason why I haven't so far is because you're a regular. Graham, give me a dream. What's the second dream? The first dream you can choose from is Wizard McDonald's. What's in the second dream? Meme's actually Indonesian, but it's constantly associated with Italian brain rot. Isn't that all of it? Isn't, like, all brain rot associated with Italy, but it's actually, Indo-Chinese? You overstepped? It's chill, Leander. More than anything, I just want to know what the fuck you're talking about. Wizard massages is very funny. I'm not saying it has to be a job. It can be anything. Old Grand Wizard's flabby skin. That's a good one, Prof. You're insane for that. Hello, Caden. Hello, Chad. Good name. You got it, Graham. You got it. That's gonna be the next dream. You can either have a dream where you're at the Wizard McDonald's, or you simply follow that up with an So is going to be a... I have to think about tags. Is going to be simply a pointer. And Wizard McDonald's is going to be a setting. Setting? You win the goddamn... You win... Okay, so, Wizard McDonald's. Is Wizard McDonald's a Wizard McDonald's, or is it a depressed wizard working at a McDonald's? We haven't, by the way, we have not written anything yet. What we have done is created a splitting branch path. Also, how the fuck do I do joiners? Hang on. Linking passages. Not passages. Publishing your work, managing your story, archiving, editing story, creating, copying, viewing stories, creating, tagging stories, changing the library's location, navigating the story map. How do I guess I do want linking passages. Hang on. Oh, Graham, I haven't been looking at your messages. Did you know how life is coffee, food in the Israel Palace? Don't you love how life is coffee, food in the Israel-Palestine war? Why is the wizard working at McDonald's in the first place? As if you needed precedent for that thought. Avoiding the depressed wizard trope might be a missed opportunity. You're fucking right, Graham. You're fucking right. Oh shit. Did you guys answer my... Oh, fuck. See? Okay. That's a good point. Graham is always right. Well, what's the second dream then gonna be? Are you gonna awaken yourself in some electric sheep-ass bitch? That's weird. Sorry, don't call him that, by the way. Writing a passage makes a link to the passage's name. So if I do... Start... that's art. We don't want to mess with that. And then we do... So this one is connected to... Wizard... McDonald's. Like that. Like that? There it is. Okay, double bracket. Gotcha. And then, we'll see about, The second dream is just, I have no mouth yet I must scream, but you're a little silly guy. You're a gingerbread man. You're a gingerbread guy. You're the gingerbread man. You're made of gingerbread. All right. That's the other one. Wizard McDonald's. Gingerbread man. Sweet. There's your arching path. And we are not going to work on Gingerbread Man yet. We are going to first start with the Wizard McDonald's. Thoughts? Thoughts on Wizard McDonald's? We're going to start with Wizard McDonald's. We're not writing anything yet. We are filling in the blanks, I think. Well, maybe we should. A nightmarish sequence for the second? Aha, you got my ass, Graham. I did write Gingerbread Man. How did you know? Do you think Prof is onto something? Talking Gingerbread Man and he plays the tuba? Alright. We start by dreaming. Let me write a space for... This is text. This is... No, this is narrative. Alright, we need some characters. We need some characters specifically in your brain. Good news, we can finally be bees. This isn't your world, but we can be bees. This is good news, you can be a bee. You'll live like a bee, a pet. This is good news, you'll live for 30 years. Bye, guys. Bye, Jerry. Jeez, man. Bye, gamer. I should set a character passage. This is character references, because it's gonna get a little messy here. It's obviously you, the player, which is not important right now. But there is your what's the part of your brain that controls dreams? Don't smoke with the IRS. God damn. You have Twitch? I do, Vanny, I do. The Jeep Grand Cherokee. I mean, obviously, one of the characters should be the Jeep Grand Cherokee. That's correct. Let me see. Let me Google it. REM sleep involving the brainstem. Oh, the brainstem. Triggering the limbic system, driving emotions like the amygdala. Should we start with the amygdala? I think that's a pretty good character. Am I Italian? Or Greek? Or Roman? Cherry told you to come, Marty. Is Cherry going to throw up? Is Cherry saying he might not come back because he's gonna die? Is he gonna throw up and die? Cathedral Roan. Oh shit, dude. That's a good one, bro. How do you think about Disco Elysium? I don't want to lean too hard into Disco Elysium, but it's a good one. What is the amygdala shaped like? Amygdala. Let me see a picture of an amygdala. Oh, it's a tiny little nodule. Amygdala. Can I get like there's a lot of drawings of it, but I'm not seeing like an actual like. Can I see like the cutout portion of it? My amygdala. Is there another word for amygdala? Doesn't make me want to puke. The limbic system. So it's true I'm making a game? I am. Bye, Godzilla. Have a good one. Fun? So far it's been anxiety inducing. Knowing the brain of the amygdala. This will take hours. This is going to take the entire year to make this. The limbic system is your thalamus, hypothalamus, your hippocampus, and your amygdala. Memory conversion, relays information, homeostasis, and your emotions. I'm gonna call it the bean. We're calling it the bean. The bean. We'll just call it bean. Bean is fine. Which is your amygdala. Alright. Alright, now we actually have to write a narrative. So obviously we start out with bean, giving you some exposition. How's it going so far? We're writing narrative, making multiple stories. 7-second stream delay, is it really? It's crazy. Welcome to game development? Well, I knew what I was getting into. There was going to be a lot of writing, there's going to be a lot of rewriting, there's going to be a lot of work to this. It doesn't seem like anybody else in my chat is prepared for it, though. Mostly because they're children. And they don't really have the attention span or the brain power to understand it, but... I'm 19. Like I said, children. 7 seconds. 6 or 7 seconds. Streamlabs wants to die. Bubba. Bubba. Kids in chat. Specifically you, 2 times. Specifically you. All roads lead to edgy VTuber. You think you're so clever. You think you're so clever. Sadly, only a few folk to give me ideas. I know! I asked for ideas more than anything. You have bad ideas, Nala? I would appreciate some bad ideas. It's strange people just assume that you're an adult prof. Well, yeah, because you're not coming in here spamming 6-7 over and over again. And then, like, begging for my attention. Hello, Red Ramirez. What's up? What the fuck does Bean say? I need some canned narrative. You wish you were still a kid? You prefer being in school instead of being at work? Oy vey. Hey Sherpa. Hello Ja. What's up? Let me think. We need some exposition, but we need him to be in conscious reaction to everybody else, including yourself. So I don't just need your amygdala. I need something more. Something a little more dualistic. Should I put God? Should we have a dream god? We might have a dream god. Let's do a dream god. Your reference in start. I don't want this to be a pointer. I don't want this to be a pointer. I also want this to be tagged with start. Thank you. There's your amygdala. We need a dream god. Dream god. Well, what's their name? Say my name. Should it be Walter White? I'm thinking it should be Walter White. Should it be Vermina? A god of war? Your dream god is Monkey the King? Is the Monkey King? A god, or the higher being the guy from the taco stand? Oh, fuck. That's a good one. Graham, do you know of any dream gods? What would the bean say? Exactly. If a bean could bean, I think at the start I'm gonna have the bean. I'm gonna have your amygdala and God and the dream god sort of like having a little exposition together, and then we go from there. It's when water is just like white and likes to cook a lot. Ah, Foam. That's a good one. Foam is a pretty good name for a dream god. Unless you're talking about starch. Like bean starch? That's a good one. I'm dying? Yeah, my voice is crackling, bro. Make it your name 2 time? That could be a good one. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Name the god Derp. Let me think. I don't really have like a big interconnected weaving notion that I want to drive out here like Disco Elysium does. Is the game serious? No, not in particular, Two Time. Like, I'm not trying to say anything, I guess. Which, I mean, makes this whole venture worthless, but... So not a serious name? I'm not sure. Not sure how deep of a callback I want to do. Not that this can't be like a placeholder. The bean should be the Chicago bean. Fuck yeah. The boar from The Lion King. My name is Retep, and I am evil. My name is Retep, and I am evil. Why are you frowning? Because I'm mad. I'm mad because I have to develop a video game. What if you made your Amygdala the god? You think Amygdala should be the god? You think Bean should be the god? Why am I not reading your comments? If I'm not reading your comments, it's because I fucking hate you. He's mad. Grr! I was about to write Scout TF2 as the dream god. You hate us? I hate all of you. I don't hate all of you. I actually like you guys a lot. But if I'm not reading your comments, it's either because they're not on my screen or I just really don't care about what you have to say. Am I included? Happy birthday, Titty. Biggly-doo-doo-doo. The Betrayal. God could have the same name as a brand of alcohol because if you get really drunk on that, you could hear God. It's a good one, Prof, but we're not... It would be good if we were designing like a drunk character. I mean, I guess you could go down the path of being a drunkard. And it makes you completely ignore your amygdala. You're so right, Prof. Oh, shit. You're so right. All right. Well... I was gonna do Absinthe. Or come for alcohol. Alright. So your Absinthe and your Bean are gonna be going at it. It always comes back to alcohol, man. It always comes back to alcohol. Alright. Name him Vinny? What? Two-time I didn't know you from Jersey. I once drank 2 bottles of wine in one sitting? That goes crazy. And fainted? If I just leave the amygdala as the god? Well then who will he be talking to? You have nearly 30,000 channel points and nothing to spend them on. Will Twitch ever get, redemption points? Yeah! That's not exactly at the top of my list right now of things to do to make the streaming experience better, though. Depressed wizard working for minimum wage drunkard. How miserable. Oh, Graham, we can never fucking escape, man! Even when I don't intentionally try to write a tragedy, I end up writing tragedy. Captain Morgan? Nah, I don't like that one. I think instead of the brand of alcohol... Well, God, that's a good one, Prof. Fuck, dude. This is why you need to be a writer. Name him Retep. How did I get a VTuber? First I got a job, and then I commissioned a model. with money. Morgan is a good one though, Prof. Hang on, let me look at more alcohol brands to see if we can't work with that. Everclear isn't bad. Is there another name for Everclear? Everclear brand? Everclear is the brand. They produce grain alcohol. Oh, Everclear is made by Luxco. Extremely high-proof grain alcohol. Let me see. Well, high-proof alcohol brand. I'm a writer, a newspaper writer, and also a YouTube educator, Prof. Oh, well, fuck, dude. That's why you put on a better show than I ever could. By all means, go for it. Yeah. Explains a lot? It does. Just don't name him Redbreast. I will try to avoid that one. I'm looking for high-proof spirit. Because I don't really like the name Morgan, but I like where you're going with it, Prof. Old Smoky. Smirnoff. Empirical. Was Absinthe a brand? Jim Beam is not a high-proof alcohol. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, no shot, dude. Chill. Let's all take a step back. Had the fictional brand called Lux and then God be called Lux. It's light in Latin. That is true. Oh, that's a good combination. Because we could go down that path and... Oh, man, dude, that's so miserable, Prof. That's so miserable. Because it's just high-proof alcohol and the God of Light and Dreams. The God of Light and Dreams is a bottle of alcohol? A bottle of high-proof alcohol? Ah, it's fucking miserable. We have to do it. God, that's a good split, though. Sorry. I'm Googling stuff. Luxco. Fuck. Is Luxco short for something? Luxury company? Yeah. It's alcohol and wine supplier. Damn, dude. Damn. That's good. That's good shit. The God of Dreams. God of Dreams, light, and alcohol. Okay, sweet. That's good shit. That's good shit. Alright, now we need... the hard part, which is actually writing narrative. Obviously, Mr. Bean starts us out. Mr. Jim Bean. How long will this stream be? I don't know. We'll find out. He would have been able to... Yeah, Cherry would have been able to list a couple of different alcohols. That's true. If there will be alcohol, will there be your liver speaking? You're gonna be able to go down the path of being able to talk to all of your fucking organs. For sure, dude. The mighty and great evil Coors Light. What's my New Year's resolution? Oh, I had one. I don't remember what it was, though. I had a really good one. I think I wanted to try new restaurants. Put on a good show. You heard about me by now? You put on a great show because you're entertaining? Aw, prof. Jim Bean is too obvious? Yeah. James or Jack Bean? Yeah. Do I have diseases? I mean, I have a disease. I have the disease. I don't have multiple diseases. You talk with your eyes? I might have to. Probably best if I write the dialogue. Yeah, I probably shouldn't look for inspiration. Let me think. So this starting dialogue is gonna set the tone for like the whole game. That's the thing. And it's tragedy. It's always tragedy, dude. I'm stuck writing tragedy for the rest of my fucking days, dude. The only thing that I can come up with is the most miserable fucking dialogue in the world in my head, man. He only gives me Bud Light because he doesn't want me to try this expensive beer. Parents died living alone in a cardboard box. My parents weren't even there for my birth. Will the game be an RPG? The game will indeed be an RPG. If you did ask wizards for an idea, you know it won't work out. That is true. That is true. They say comedy is tragedy plus time. I really shouldn't take the text here too seriously. There's gonna be a couple of rewrites for sure. Wizard McDonald's and gingerbread do duopoly on dreams is fucking crazy to me, dude. It's so obnoxious. It's such an obnoxious fucking... I have not had a Sunday off in so long. The next time that I have a Sunday off, I would like to spend a whole day doing this. I'm gonna stop existing for 1 second. What? Ouch. Yeah. Am I going insane? You got my ass, TDM. You got my ass, man. Hello, I'm from 1845. Average Polish mapper in 1845? What the fuck? Why did like Europa Universalis just walk into my chat? Why is my VTuber's mouth not moving? Good question, Jax. Good question. Nice mouse you have there. Believe it or not, Graham, I'm using my old mouse right now, but when I bought my new PC, I bought the Hatsune Miku mouse. So, be informed, Hatsune Miku will be my mouse one day. Let me think. Let me think about narrative. Let me think about like a good narrative sequence for a dream. On like a split path. That's tough. Yeah. Fuck. I've got nothing but bad jokes. Let me write a couple of things down to see if they work out in my head. No, I don't. Okay, so I don't think I can start with narrative text. I need a descriptor. Narrative text would be... Well, maybe I might be able to start out with like a sound. It would be kind of funny if like the bean, like it would be kind of funny if your amygdala started off with saying something like sploosh. It would be fucking awful and like Reddit coded, but I think I'm gonna have to. Why? See, it's tough without a theme, you know? It's tough to write a whole narrative with, like, multiple endings without a theme. Where's the dream even going? Exactly, prof. What are these two fucking idiots talking about? Because my intention was to... Hang on. I'm gonna have to write some stuff down. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get it to jive in my head. What would the depressed minimum wage wizard be going through? That's the thing! I'm a depressed minimum wage wizard, and I don't dream! There wouldn't be a dream! It would be a fever pitch, which is why I was about to write splash. I was about to write a big splooshing noise. It might have to be some sort of splooshing noise. I mean, it has to be sploosh, dude. It's so gross. Let me think. What the fuck does, like, sweat smell like? I mean, what does sweat sound like? Not smell like, my bad. I know what it smells like. It smells really good. What does sweat sound like? My first instinct was like a gym. You know, sweat smells like a gym. Like a treadmill running. Is it like a squeaking noise? Sweat has no sound, it drips. You think it's a dripping noise, Graham? That could be it. James Bean Amygdala immediately. S.A. Lux God. Whoa, you got my ass. No, it's not Bean. It can't be Bean. It's a descriptor. It's a setting piece. That's not a character. Bean and Lux are characters. Also, yes, Bean is going to immediately sexually assault Lux. Wouldn't it make more sense for Lux to sexually assault your amygdala, though? Having been a bottle of Everclear? Have you ever stolen drugs? Nope. Let me think. You think it's a dripping noise? Maybe it is. It's a dripping... It's a leaky pipe. It's a leaky pipe. That's what it is. It's a leaky pipe. It's a leaking pipe. It's a leaking pipe. It has to be a leaking pipe. There's nothing else for it. The noise is leaking of pipe. Nice. There. That's perfect. That's perfect. Leaking pipe noise. Leaking pipe noise is the perfect start to this fucking game. Oh my god! It only took us fucking... it only took like 2 hours to get to this point. Jesus Christ, man. God. Writing is so difficult. It's a leaking pipe. Oh, God is dead and we have killed him. So, Prof, that's fascinating. That's a fascinating notion. So Bean is your amygdala. Your amygdala sexually assaults the god of dreams. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to read Dialectic of Enlightenment again, dude. This is too much. It's too much to think about. This is too much. Do you poop yourself? Yeah, sometimes. When I'm in the mood for it, though. I don't usually do it all the time. Sweat, that's salty. I hadn't even... Party two time, I hadn't even considered that sweat could be salty and that you could fabricate an entire personified narrative around sweat being a beach. Insane. You've enlightened me even further. We could just switch the whole narrative here. Sadly, though, we are writing a tragedy, so it has to be a leaky pipe. Don't put ideas into my head, please. No, stop. You fly. It's okay, Two-Time. It was a wonderful personification that you just struck me with a lightning bolt. This is becoming a disaster. Alright, now we have to design... Now we have to actually write expose, which is tough because I'm not sure if I'm going to voice act this or not. That'll be part of the development schema, though. Let me think. You start in a dream. You start in a dream. You're headed towards either the Wizard McDonald's or the Gingerbread Man. Dreams. You don't need to read shit, you just need to think what would be funny. This is supposed to have... This is not supposed to have meaning. Prof, you need to play Disco Elysium. The amygdala assaults the beer bottle. McDonald? Let me think. I think I have to think about what are Bean and Lux talking about. Are they talking about the player? Maybe we're having a nap. And maybe we're having a very wet nap. Because we are talking about sweat here. I am playing Disco Elysium. Is it not the funniest thing you've ever played in your life, Prof? A wet nap? I have to okay, so I have to design a personality for the amygdala. I have to design a personality for the amygdala. Which is going to be tough. Do I... Because this is... Oh, shit. This... Yeah... Guys, okay. Guys, can you tell me what you're feeling right now? I need to know what you're feeling right now, at this very moment. Like, don't think about it, just write. Kinda scared. Amygdala is subconscious, it can be very impulsive. Exactly, Prof. Sad and lonely, scared. These are good. These are good. This is good stuff. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Pizza's a good one. Impulsive, scared, pizza, sad and lonely. Okay, I'm gonna write these down. These are good. These are good. This is good. This is what I want. Impulsive, scared, tired, lonely. Pizza. Good. That's good. That's perfect. That's perfect. Excellent. Thank you guys so much. That's exactly what I wanted. That's perfect. Alright, so the Bean's personality is impulsive, scared, tired, lonely, and pizza. We have to write a narrative and a text that is sort of reflective of how this character would respond. Let's take a break, Vin. Because Cherry had to go somewhere? Yeah, true. Got his ass. Flabbergasted and amused. That's a good one. Then we also have to write Lux's personality, which I think should probably be the opposite. I don't want to write cynical in Bean's personality. But I need Lux to be earnest, more than anything. I need Lux to be earnest and warm and motherly. Your amygdala... So the relationship here is effectively, between these two characters at the current moment, is... There's you, the player, of course. And that can be expressed in and that can be expressed in either going to the Wizard McDonald's or the Gingerbread Man. I'm not saying these characters need to be opposites, but I'd like for these characters to interact a lot more. Am I mad? No, not particularly. The Wizard McDonald's? The Wizard McDonald's. Lux would be impulsive? You think both your amygdala and God would be impulsive? That is true, Graham. There's some truth in that. There's nothing really impulsive about a bottle of Everclear, though, is there? Lux descended from heaven and founded an alcohol company because he was so sad that he was killed. Sad, exactly. Yes, sad. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Earnest, motherly, warm, sad. Perfect, dude. Your amygdala is impulsive, scared, tired, lonely, and pizza. Also, what food would Lux be? I mean, other than alcohol. Definitely not pizza. Pizza and something else. Burger? Fuck, dude. Lux is a burger. Kombucha? Iker, just shoot me in the head right now, man. Chili dog? That's a good one. Just make him Sonic. Fish and chips? Fish and chips would be very funny, I will admit. Just like... Lux! Here we are, at the very beginning of the game. Lux, the god of dreams, and light, the alcoholic brand producer that this character is reflective of. Its personality is earnest, warm, motherly, sad... Fish and chips. No, dude! That's so funny. Burger and pizza go hand in hand, but fish and chips is just so... So fucking... That's so taut, is what I would call it. Can you help me tell my parents that I'm a furry? Well, why do they need to know? Is it really any of their business? Lux being impulsive is also interesting. I would have to think about that. Do I love trolling? I love trolling! I love pissing! Alright, now that is reflective of the characters that we are going to write here. Let me enter this. And then those are the tags. Yeah, let me organize this a little better. I can spend the whole stream just organizing this shit, which is, like, not good. You're not just having a dream, you're not just sleeping, you are having a nap. Did I check out Drive X yet? No, I have not. I have a lot of games on my plate. Am I still sick? Very. Hang on, I gotta write more notes. Give me a second. This has to be the most chaotic neutral intro I've ever seen. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Give me a second. We'll get there. Well, see, we have a goal in mind, and we have a narrative and personalities. We just have to get there. Let's add a skip for the speedrunners. How should I set choices? I should number choices. This is gonna be listen. Don't. Okay, I'll have to do that manually. Alright, there's your skip. If you want to skip, then you can go straight to the, because this is just narrative right now. I'm not gonna add this for everything, but... Can I add a femboy in the intro? Hello, Megarine. Maybe I should. Oh, wait, Oh, that's right. We have to design what they look like. Bean is your amygdala, and he looks like a femboy. You got my ass. And then Lux will appear as somebody. I'm not sure what Lux's appearance will be. Probably an idol of some sort. If we're still doing the Sky Islands, we could do the thing where Lux explains how they came to be. Oh, yeah, Laura's gonna have to come later. That'll be a different path. Can you add Holy Night? Lux gotta be bald with a long white beard? He has to be a wizard. He has to be a fucking wizard, dude. No, you're a wizard. So yeah, that's good. Bald, long white beard. And he's tall? Prof, is he tall or I think he has to be tall. He has to be tall. He can't be short. Femboy? Short. An unemployed 30-year-old man. Ah, dude. You're so right. You're so right. Make Lux have muscles? You're right, TDM. He has to be muscular. He's tall, he's thin, but he's muscular. Shit, dude. Let me move art up here. These are just connectors, so... You start off as a he. You start off as a he because I was gonna say Graham, I was gonna use your model, but the more I close in on this space, the better the options that you choose to go through will be. The more that I defined what happens in this starting period, the better the choices will be later on. Big guy, small bean inside. Guys are getting it. You guys are getting it. Guys are getting it. Everything is clicking. Slowly but surely. When I turn 30, my clock will stop ticking. You think I'm gonna be frozen as a femboy forever? I hope not. I'm trying to be a MILF. Hey, Armored. What's up, man? Hello, lover. Twink Death? No. No, because your choices, every exposition that you have should lead somewhere. No. No, not at all, actually. There should be items that you can pick up, and, because it's an RPG, as well as relationships that you should have. We'll have an item catalog. Oh, whoops. So, I also do want like a relational statistic where if you have like a set amount of relationship with something, then you have like an alternate path as well. That's a different mechanic. I'm not sure how I'm gonna play that mechanic out, but I could probably make it like a separate number. Later, Armored. Have a good night, man. He's a space wizard mage alchemist femboy. One ending, you gotta be trans? Of course, prof. Hey, Cherry, welcome back, man. I'm gonna take a quick break, actually. I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. I just remembered that I am like a real person and I can go piss and shit and cum and stuff, so I'll BRB. I'm like realizing now at this rate, it's gonna take us forever, forever to get this game done. It's really funny. But that's part of the fun. Let me see. How's the weather? It's hot. It's hot and not raining. Which I guess is better than hot and raining. This will work catastrophically. I'll make it work, man. I'll make it work. Parade, probably one of my favorite songs of all time. Do 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 do. Obviously, first one, say no. I forgot for when you're doing text, you have to put it in a speaking bracket, or else it's not spoken word. Do 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 do. In America, it's raining snow. All across America? America's a big place, man. No, I wrote piss. I can't believe I wrote piss. Ah, I have to write derivations here. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I have to nest. How do you... Oh, this is gonna be impossible. They all lead to the same area, that's why it has to be in the same tree, but they are all going to stimulate a different response. Oh my god, I've never had a conversation before in my life, dude. Alright, well the narrative is gonna have to be under a different tree then. Because that's way too much to write. It'll be fine. It's chill, it's chill, it's chill. I wish I had more styles. And I wish the text color actually did something. Instead of just being like, here's what it looks like here. And I'm like, Yeah, that's what it looks like in the web page, though. And I want to look at it in the web page. Alright, how do I nest this? I guess I just write it out. It barely snows in Texas. It snowed in February last year. Happens. Never knew Texas snowed? It does. Fact, choice-based RPG means you have to make all choices and different responses. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? I hadn't considered this. might be better to... No. I was about to write, it's okay. Let's be in our 20s together. Oh, fuck. I'm doing a say nothing path. No, dude. How do you spell sweat? That's sweet. I wrote, nope, that's sweat. A lot of fucking sweat in this game, man. A lot of sweat in this game. Do you see why many despise working in game projects alone? God, this would take me forever, man. This is gonna take forever. But that's okay. We'll get as far as we can this year. If I really like the project, then I might continue it myself personally, but I just wanna make like a little fun adventure, I think. Have I showered yesterday? I did shower yesterday. 7:32. Sweat reminds me of onions. What's the word? Now bilge something. Bilge, not bilge pump. What do you put a bilge pump in? Oh, into the bilge. So what is a bilge? Oh, the part of the boat is called the bilge? What's that, a bilge pump pumped bilge? But a bilge is... Okay, it is... Okay. It's like a bilge in here. This is also a tough part. I need a tag that has like... Alright, how do I write... Let me see, how do I write tags? Customizing, limitations, large stories. I need to find... Tagging stories, tag color, particular tag. Tagging passages. Passages can be tagged. To add a tag to a passage, edit it and choose the tag option as you edit the text field there autocomplete. Can you add tags in it though? Like I need a keyword that I can find, like alignment change. We could probably do just like alignment. Wet again. Your amygdala loves it when you sweat, by the way. I'll lose my sanity 2 more hours in here. I'll lose my voice, man. I do think I will end in 30 minutes, but I'd like to work on this game, so... Can I get the rundown, please? Oh, it's like a macro. Not worried about that. Get that out of here. We'll call it... Not alignment, what would the word be? We'll call it alignment. For now. Which kind of apartment do I imagine for a drunk minimum wage wizard? Yeah, I was thinking about that, Graham. If you did like the fast food option and you woke up, if you had a nightmare and you woke up, then it would be like in like a New York like brownstone apartment. You're on the top floor of like a 5-story apartment, and it's right next to like a monorail, and the monorail like goes by like all the time. So it'd be loud and annoying and wet and. You know, the AC doesn't work, the windows don't close all the way, the whole thing just sucks, you know? guess you should just wake up, huh? But it was the dream that was going to determine how you woke up, where you woke up, you know? What if the landlord's just a fat noble? That's a good one. Hey, Hunter, what's up, man? What do you do? You've said nothing twice in a row. If you say, you could say nothing 3 times in a row. Am I sleepy? Yeah. My throat is also starting to go. I could put a lie. Iker, that's a good one, man. I could put a lie. No, but the Lux actually wants you to say something, so... We're not lying yet, because we haven't established any sort of... You haven't even discerned that you're conscious yet. You're like a living creature. That's a good one, though. We should definitely add lying paths. That would definitely work out. Oh, hit him with the anything. We'll have to add a die path, I think, because I think after the third one, we'll just die. We'll call it the bones. We'll call it the bones path. The path of bones. Alright, and then say nothing, and then that's the last one. If you say nothing for 3 times in a row, then that is the path of bones. Alright, so that's that. We have to go for a second option now. That's 1. Alright, where am I? Where am I? Sigma, hello Taco, hello Phyla, hello Flup Flup. Just pretend to sleep and turn your back to them. To your amygdala, it's inside you, brother. Angie sleep, Angie sleep, Angie EP. Now I finally see an angle. Might I suggest you end after this? After this first one? Yeah, we might be able to get through this first actually set of ticks here. That'll be tough though. I got a lot to think about. Alright, 1, that's 1. We have to write 2 now. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, it's nested, so... 1, listen. So... Everything here has to be... tabbed forward a little. Alright, there you go, that's perfect. And then from there... well, let me see, hang on. How do I do this? I think I would have to be here, and then tab over twice. Like that? Am I tabbed over twice? No, tabbed over once. Okay, then this is 2. This is leave me alone. Because this one is connected to this one. And this one is connected to this one. No, wait. You're tapped over. Wait, what are you? You're spaced twice. That's weird. Let's... Wait, what? Whoa. Why are you spaced like 3 times instead of tab? I think it's fine. It's chill. It's just these 2 that have to be like aligned. Yeah, you're 1 tab over, you're 3 spaces over, you're 1 tab over. Okay. Ah, dude, Jesus. Wow, oh, that was tough. Three-hour stream? Yeah, probably a 3-hour stream. What's your country? America. Live steal a brain rot and they subscribe, I wake up. Alright, let's write some more expose. Idea for later, get the amygdala removed later on, and then get in some kind of bot so it has its own actions and movements. That's funny. That's a good one. Today has felt 32 hours long. It do be like that. Hello, Paladin Miller. What is this majestic music? Indeed. It's like a brain in a jar. That'll be a funny one. I have to actually get through this first set of exposition first. Now, hang on. will have a choice here. And these will be the... If you select work, you go to Wizard McDonald's. If you select play, you go to Gingerbread Man. Bum, 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 bum. My model sure has long eyelashes. Does he really? That's pretty funny. I would trail against the amygdala, getting it removed so you could probably fight it. That would be funny, yeah. You fight your femboy amygdala? Let me see. It's not that your amygdala is trying to make you miserable. It's that your amygdala is miserable. And I think that's something I have to tap into. Trying to write that though is kind of tough. Thoughts on the current state of the world? Hey, man. Graham, I hope. I'm hoping Latin America wins. Oh, so gross, dude, so gross. That has to be a +5 alignment change, no shot. There we go. Okay, God, dude. God. Looks more possible. Sometimes I think about that. Looks more impossible each year. Hey. Most of the kids are gone because they get bored of RPGs and RPG Maker. They're still kicking. They are still kicking, gamer. Well, I am neither playing a game nor am I in RPG Maker right now, so... Blood platelets. The currency of the game should be blood platelets. Hey, might as well be. Let's see. Where did I leave off? So we have a third choice on this last draw here. Okay. This is option 3. Which is... Sweat. Fuck. Let me think. Are there any weapons in the game? Yeah, we'll eventually add some weapons. I think, especially in, like, Gingerbread Land. Do 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 do. I have to do another say nothing here, man. Sweat, stop sweating. Very medieval RPG type music. This is the original soundtrack for RuneScape. You could be internally screaming. So you're barely chatting? Me too, Jerry. I'm barely chatting. The beat's gonna flood everything. You get it, TDM. You get it, man. He's gonna flood out this whole thing. We're sweating it up. Hello, Queen. What's up? Heard good things about me from who? I'm not playing any games today. I'm not playing any games today, guys. I'm super serious. Make a rare item you can find. It should be a bovine muscle relaxant, and it shuts up amygdala, and you get slowness when used. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Iker. There should definitely be a way to get your amygdala to just be silly. Your sister? That's funny. Nah, Sunday streams aren't for playing games, so we usually play games throughout the rest of the week, though. Oh, prawn issue. You got my ass, Jerry. I think tonight I have a leftover cheeseburger I'm gonna eat. And I think with that being said, I will eat that leftover cheeseburger. We got a lot farther than I thought we ever could. We didn't write a whole lot of narrative. We didn't write a whole lot of paths either. That's okay. This was just a run-up to what the streams are gonna be, you know? More importantly, we established like an initial start, which was the hard part. Going from there is going to be a lot easier after we get this first starting page done. Every single one of these extra paths that we start to write is going to be pretty streamlined. You want an honest answer? Of course, Graham. She loves your content so much. Hold on. For a human body, if you sweat too much and you can pass out during the unconscious state, you could talk to the amygdala. Oh shit. Hey, Alaskan. I need the sleep. I need dinner is what I need. I gotta eat a cheeseburger. That's what I want to do. But alright. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to go over today. More than anything, today's stream was about setting up like an initial story and stuff like that, and where we kind of want to take the start. And then, as you can see, we already have like 3 branching paths, so that's more than I thought we would get at, you know. But it's gonna get it should get a little crazy. So, all right, I'm gonna close this out. Did I? Where does that save? It's chill. I need to also back this up. I need to set up like a backup. But okay, that's the stream tonight, everybody. I'm glad we got that like initial like headcanon out of the way. It was tough to like establish where I wanted to take it, how we wanted to start out. You know, that was most of the work, but all right, you did not learn your lesson. Okay. But we have a starting point now. All that's left is adding to the pile. Exactly, Graham. Exactly. We did end up finishing all that, so I will see everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a new week, a fresh new week, the first week of the year, I think, outside this week. We have a new computer. I'm going to test some games tonight, and if they work, then we're going to put all the other games that we were playing last year on hold, and we're going to play the games that I wanted to play before my old computer, like, could not handle it. So, with that being said, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye-bye, Johnny.